Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. Let's see, what does Spirit have for the collective this morning? Okay, we have escapade, intervention, pressure cooker. Okay, I'm getting a scenario now. I don't feel like this is going to be for everyone. This could be for you or someone that you're dealing with. I do feel like someone is indulging in toxic behaviors. I feel like it does require people, so family, friends, to kind of step in and say, whatever it is that you're doing too much of it. It's now outside of your control. I just feel like they're sitting in the pressure cooker. It's like they know it's coming. I don't know if this is a significant other, that they're indulging in too much of one specific toxicity. But that's how it feels. It's like, I feel like, this could be someone that you're dealing with. They have a lot of toxic patterns and behaviors that they fall back into. I feel like you're sitting around recalling the times when it was good, when things were good, everybody was, healthy. And I feel like it's like touching base with this person and just saying, it's not looking good right now. It's like you're disheveled, or I hear unkempt. So it's like not taking care of the self. Yeah, family in reverse. It's like this person's not, I want to say they're not fully present. And that's a really difficult thing. I feel like you're still drawn to your person and you're still drawn to trying to help them or pull them through. But there is a bit of resistance, I want to say, when it comes to the situation. And I feel like you may also have tried to turn a blind eye to the things that they were doing because you didn't want to have to address the situation. I don't know if this person gets a bit volatile when you tell them, your behaviors are hurting me. It's like, anytime you have to mindfully speak less of the truth because you're afraid of someone's outbursts, that is in fact a toxic situation. I could say the word, it's the A word, but I'm not going to say it, but you know what I mean. I think you get it. If you get it, you get it. I just feel like this person may explode and become volatile when it comes to their habits and what they want to do. I do want to say that I feel like the way you might know that this person is coming at you from a place of toxicity is when they do so without feeling. It's like whatever their wants and needs are, they are top priority. You fall very low on the totem pole. And I feel like you'll see that here. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. Big hugs to you. I feel like, now I don't know who this is for you. This could be your significant other. This could be a child. This could be anyone in your family. This could be a very close friend that you really care about, right? It's like, they're showing all the telltale signs that they're not in the healthiest state. Yeah, and I feel like you have angels on deck, and I do feel like they're trying to help. They're trying to assist, but there comes a time where you have to decide. It's like, now, is everybody going to get together and try to tell this person that everybody can see that they're not in a good place, right? This person may have children that they're setting a bad example for, or they're not able to focus on them like they should be. Now, I'm not saying this person is a bad person. I don't feel that way. I feel like misguided, lost right now, yes, but not a bad person. I feel like a good person at heart, but bad ideas, right? Indulging in bad behavior. Yeah, they can't focus on the children. They can't focus on friends and family. All they can see is the toxic habit and getting the next bit of toxic habit, right? I feel like they feel threatened. This pressure cooker, they know it's coming. They know it's coming, all their behaviors, and I feel like there's part of them that doesn't care and there's part of them that's sick inside. Does that make sense? Um, yeah. They might be very reckless, maybe even while driving, they could be very reckless. Now, I don't know if it's too much drink or too much of the other toxicities out there, but yeah, yeah. So we have trash and happiness in the reverse. Um, the thing is, they don't want you to throw them away. They don't want to be discarded. But I do feel like in this situation where they feel like as long as they have what they want, their needs are being fulfilled. And I don't know if they're really caring about whether or not your needs go fulfilled or not. So I do kind of sense that here. They don't want you to go, but they'll allow you to move away, right? It's like as long as they can get their fix of whatever it is that they indulge in. I'm sorry, this is a very, very difficult situation. This is not going to resonate for everyone. If this does not resonate, you can hop back in time. All of the readings are in the description of the video. If you find something there, my readings are timeless. Hop in there. You might find what you're looking for, right? Just putting that out there. If this is for you, you know, it's not that they don't love you. It's not that they don't, they can't see you through their addiction and their pain. That's literally what it is. You know, it's not that they don't love you. I'm sure that they do, but the need of something is higher on the totem pole because the body gets the physicality and the habit of it gets to be so ingrained that everything else just kind of falls out of sync, right? So I do want you to know that it's not that you're unloved. They may treat you as if you are because they can't focus on you. I want to say half the time this person might not even realize what they're doing. That might be how out of it they actually are. And yes, they're committed to you. And I feel like you're kind of, I want to say you're mourning the death of the commitment you made, this long-term relationship. I feel like maybe you said vows with this person. You guys could be married. But I feel like your commitment to loving this person and to being part of their life long-term, no matter who you are, is on a rocky foundation right now. You may tell them things like this and their responses are not what someone who's coherent and all there would be responding as, right? They could be very fleeting responses, kind of dismissive. I want to say, yes, they know what they're doing, and at the same time, they don't know what they're doing. They feel like they don't have a choice, right? I do feel like this person needs a lot of help. This person could have like warrants out and things like that. We got the bounty hunter here, so I don't know if they have missed court dates and things like that. Could be something along those lines as well. It might be even from things that you don't even know are going on in the background. It's like trouble that they've gotten into on the side and they've kind of allowed it to slip under the radar. So you, the family, whatever, nobody knows that this is hanging over their head as well as the habit itself, right? Whatever that may be. What is Spirit saying in this? It's like, yeah. We have done in reverse, and I feel like you might be the type of person that does not give up easily. You will stand by that person's side. You will help them to the very end because you love this person. I want to say that's fantastic. And if they were in their right frame of mind, they'd realize how lucky they are to have you, how blessed they are to have someone like you who is just a constant, right? Yeah, this person could be involved in their nightlight. They could be gambling, taking risks, going out drinking, partying, maybe other connections as well. If it's not a connection you share with this person like this, they could be hopping from partner to partner in a very unhealthy way. So I just feel like, what is Spirit saying? For some of you that are with this person, one, they may be acting like they're single out there. But two, you may decide to create some distance in the relationship, if that's what this is. You know, saying until you can get your act together, until you can, you know, there may be children involved. This could have been a family situation. It's like getting everyone to safety and out of that situation, that toxicity, I want to say is key. And creating stability for you and children, if that's the case. I feel like there could be somebody breaking apart. Now, Spirit saying it's not over. You can still be supportive of this person, but maybe from a safe distance until they get the help that they need. I do feel like with that pressure cooker, and that in the beginning we had that interview or that intervention, I do feel like that is necessary here to get things back on track. I feel like without that, yeah, we do have legal stuff here. They could have legal things to go through. And I'm not saying you're saying, oh no, you're on your own. I feel like you're saying, we can support you as long as you're willing to put the work in for yourself. I feel like that's the healthiest way to help this person and kind of, it's like still be plugged into the situation, but still be able to disconnect from the more toxic behaviors, right? I feel like this person has put you on a roller coaster. That normally happens when addiction is involved here, right? Yeah. I feel like somebody in the family or possibly you is trying to negotiate with this person. It's like trying to bargain with them. It's like, if you go and get the help, we'll help you with this. So it's like maybe you're saying, if you go get the help, I'll help you with the financial aspect of things, right? It's like trying to convince this person that they're getting a good deal by helping themselves. You want them to step into a new dawn, a new day, because they're lost right now. I do feel like they may take the help as well. We do have access granted. You know, everything may have had to fall down in this person's life. I hear it all just went to crap. So it's like, I do feel like in this situation, you know, maybe things needed to fall apart before this person realized that their, you know, their choices have made a shambles of their life, right? And that the things they were doing to themselves were poison and toxic, and they were sharing that with the people around them, the people that they love. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people in this situation may be banding together to help this person, instead of pretending that they don't see what's going on, right? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. And I hear what better day to start than today. So this could be coming in very soon. Yeah, we have cleansing as well. So cleaning the slate. I feel like the realization, the awareness, everything comes to light. And I feel like it does for this person. I feel like they end up taking the help. And hopefully, let's see, do they step into the new? Spirit, do they step into the new? Yeah, denial in reverse. I feel like they do. They see with clarity with that denial in reverse, because it's not facing things. So they are facing things. They're not being irrational. They're seeing with clarity, right? They're making steady steps. I feel like they're not trying to reason their way out of it or shuck the... it's like taking responsibility for their own actions. I feel like that's what's going on here. Wow. Big hugs to you if you're going through this. This is a difficult thing. I completely understand that this is a difficult experience. Big hugs to you. And I want to say stand your ground. Stand your ground. You know, it's healthy for you. It's healthy for the people around you. And if you're on board for being part of this person's life, just know that they're a person. They make mistakes just like anyone else. When you have problems with toxicities, those things are hard to quit. And it's not that they're consciously saying, forget you, I want this. it's almost like they feel like there's no other choice, right? They can't see that there's another choice. So I commend you on being there for that person and being a strength in their life. I feel like that takes a lot of grit, and it takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of love. And I feel like you have that. But I feel like I'm proud of you because you're not putting yourself in the way of toxicity. So you're not standing in the way. You've stepped back and created healthy boundaries and perhaps even an ultimatum. And I feel like that could also help this person in the long run, right? All right. Let's see. We're going to hop in here. All right, what do we have here? What do we have for the collective? Clear that energy. I want that. A source of light. I feel like you are a source of light to others. Path to intimacy. Wow, true love. Okay. You know, I feel like I'm talking to you, collective. I feel like you are a source of light in many people's lives. I feel like the people around you see your light very, very clearly. I feel like your light draws this person in, this very specific person. This is discovering connection and purpose and light within a situation. I feel like this person is going to learn that through a love situation with you. They know that they feel something more for you than they've ever felt before. And I feel like you feel the same way about this person. I feel like the two of you are really going to deepen your understanding about what love and intimacy, what the truth of that actually feels like in a situation. The depth of it is something I feel like neither of you have experienced before. It's something you know is possible, but you've not yet experienced it. I feel like it's something to do with a situation you've never experienced, right? The unconscious. It's so earth soul. It says sticks to what is socially accepted. Okay, so the person coming towards you may have been or standoffish when it comes to the spirituality coupled in with a connection, right? But I feel like now they're more, I want to say they're ready to experience the truth of what this all feels like. It's like, I feel like I hear your curiosity has gotten the best of you. And it's like, I feel like it was necessary for this person to decide that they wanted to experience that. It's like you could have told them that you felt a connection with them. They may have run at some point, I'm seeing for some of you. Or this person is coming in, if it's not a past person, this person is coming in because they can't help but be drawn to you. And in their past relationships, it was maybe more surface and they never allowed it to go very deep, right? I feel like here, I hear how deep can you swim? And I hear I'll race you there. So it's like two people ready to dive in and experience this as a whole. I feel like the whole community may be on deck with this person stepping into something with you. I don't know, they feel like you're a good match. They feel like you've got what this person is looking for or what would be healthy for this person. There are things about you that shine, right? With that light, that source of light. I don't know if you inspire this person, so you may bring out the best in them. They may get excited when they talk about you. I don't know if they laugh and this person looks younger and happier than they've been, right? It's like when they're talking about you or when they're explaining something that the two of you have talked about or something that you've said that really moved them. I think those around them in their community here really see the changes. And I feel like they may be encouraging this person to step in your direction. It's like this person could grow and thrive and become more of this happy person that we are becoming accustomed to seeing. It's like we can see them really bloom. Maybe in a situation with you, collective. I do kind of feel like they could balance their life out, right? There's possible future here. This person, yeah, is moving into new territory when it comes to you. I feel like this is a really beautiful situation. I feel like this person's being encouraged to step in your direction. It's like I hear you could love them in the right way. We have career success as well. They may see that where you're going to be successful wherever that is for you. They may see that this person, their person, is really starting to work hard, really starting to apply themselves, really wanting to make a difference and become more. I just feel like they really see that you bring out the best in this person, whereas maybe other situations had really brought them down, created someone who was maybe, I want to say, lackluster. This person was just kind of moving day to day and not finding the happiness. But when it comes to you, you light them up like a pinball machine. Yeah, it's breakthroughs. And I feel like, you know, their ancestors, the divine is on deck. Your ancestors, divine is on deck for you. I feel like this person just knows. I feel like you just know. The answers come from within. When we have child soul here, I do feel like the inner child in you and this person steps to the forefront. I feel like the two of you, if you've not experienced it yet, I'm not sure, but I feel like there's an innocence, a childlike innocence. I feel like your inner childs play well together. I feel like, yeah, I hear two peas in a pod. So it's like the two of you are really that amazing match here. Newborn soul, a child could come from this in the future. That's for some. If that's part of it, you'll know, right? Or a possibility, you'll know if that's for you. Only take what resonates and toss the rest. These are general, right? So let's see. Spiritual team. Yeah, I feel like this person's going to get stronger in their resolves. It's like their beliefs are going to come to the forefront. Their beliefs are going to start moving them in a different direction. Maybe they weren't sure. Maybe they were a little lost. I get the feeling that your light source really opens this person up, and they were waiting. Their soul was kind of waiting for you to come along so they could explore something more. They may have had a rough past or come from a rough past. We do have criminal mind. They could have had some jail time or activities that were not, you know, of the highest order here, but that doesn't make this person a bad person. I do want to say that. I feel like good people make bad choices sometimes, right? They could get wrapped up in, I'm kind of tethering now. I've got a little tether to the first reading where there was that energy of addictions, right? So I do kind of see that. So that might, might have been this person's past. Could be. And I keep hearing it. Good people sometimes make bad decisions. And, good people can create messes in their lives. So I want to say, don't judge a book by its cover. People learn, they grow, they expand, they become more. I feel like you inspire this person to be good. Yeah, to put the hard work in, right? This person may have been a lone wolf for a while. I feel like this person felt misunderstood. They felt lonely. They felt heartbroken, and maybe they indulged in lower behaviors to kind of pass the time, or I want to say kill off the loneliness. I get that here. Or I feel like this person maybe felt misunderstood or unseen until you came along, or until they felt your energy. They felt seen, they felt heard, they felt valuable. I feel like you made this person feel like they should have felt all along. You are worthy, you are powerful, you have a lot in you, you can accomplish anything. I feel like that's just your energy. And I feel like this person is now thriving in their life, because I don't know if they've taken notes from you, but I feel like they're ready to come towards you. They want to experience the love. Now, we do have karmic bonds. Now, karma's not always bad. So it says a pre-birth arrangement. So before you incarnated here, to fulfill relationships, right? So I do kind of feel like you may have decided to step in with this person, soul contracted, right? Now, this could have been a difficult road. Both of you might have had a difficult road, right? Your past could have been checkered, or you could have gone through specific things, right? I feel like the two of you might have a depth of understanding for each other by the time you come into a union. And you may have a long life ahead of you with lots of blessings, right? And maybe even blessing each other along the way. There's spirituality involved in this situation, and I feel like that's what creates the victory here. There's something more behind this connection that propels it forward into the future, for growth and, I want to say, well-being and happiness, right? Yeah, home and family. I just fear, yeah, a mature soul. I feel like both of you really mature from that, and maybe have been coming maybe from tragedy in the past. So we've got some heavy energy today, but we've also got the lighter aspect of it. It's like the hope comes through at the end. Things start to look up, right? This could be the time where things start to look up. It's like, I feel like a lot of this energy was past, and things that maybe you've gone through in your past, or somebody close to you or soon to be close to you has gone through in the past, and there's an understanding there. There's I feel like I keep hearing nobody's perfect, and I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to put out there. You could have had experiences that were not of the light, but that doesn't mean that you yourself are not of the light, that you yourself can't grow and evolve and become. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. In fact, it shows what a warrior you are when you really make those big changes. It takes a lot of strength and a lot of healing to make these big moves. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. I feel like you are a warrior. Your past, no matter what's in it, it makes you, but it shouldn't stop you from becoming more, right? Okay. I need a sip. That energy's a lot. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What do we have here? Where are we? Okay, 27 something. Okay, what do we have? The bison and ritual. I heard mental health, and then I heard something about self-care. So let's see, before we speak on it, release. Okay. Where are we going here? A strategy. Okay, I love this. I kind of feel like this is about you, collective. I feel like you're coming up with ways to really care for yourself. If there are things you need to heal from, I do feel like you may be getting ready to dive in there. I feel like you're following your intuition. You're giving your body what it needs. I feel like as far as fuel, and it's like, I feel like you're taking your self-care very seriously, which you should be. That involves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. I feel like all of those things here come into play when we talk about self-care. I feel like you're forming new rituals. So you're starting to open up to new ways of taking care of yourself, of opening up, of becoming more. So we have groundedness as well. I feel like, yeah, you're grounding all of this really beautiful energy into the physical. I really love this. I feel like you're being loyal to yourself and your path and your purpose as you move forward. I want to say it's really going to create the most amazingly beautiful version of yourself. I'm so happy for you right now. I feel like I want to celebrate with you. And I see people going, here, with their big glasses, and it's sloshing over the sides. And a lot of laughter. I feel like Spirit is celebrating you in this moment as well. Yeah, this is coming together with friends, seeing your value, putting your effort into self. I really love this. Kindness, being kind to yourself, being kind to those around you. I feel like you're including yourself with your kindness. It's like I extend it to everyone around me. I extend it to myself. Um, I give people the space and the time and the listening ear, and then I extend that all to myself. I know what I deserve, and I only allow people and places and spaces in my life that really fit with my core values. It's like people who are much like myself, who give like I give. And I feel like that's the thing here. You're being very kind and generous with yourself and your needs. And I feel like that's so important. You can't pour from an empty cup. So you may have gotten to a place in the past where, yeah, look, connections. You may have had connections in the past that were very hard to deal with, that you were reaching for, but they were running in another direction. It's like you were putting so much in where nobody else was. It was like a barren space, you know? And I feel like now your connections are different. What you look for has changed. Beautiful. I love it. Yeah, reciprocity, spirit on deck. Spirit saying you look for reciprocity. If you're handing out sweetness, you're looking for that. And I really love this. I feel like, yeah, it's making you shine. It's making you stand out for all the right reasons. I feel like this is so, so important. Self-care is so important. Um, yeah, you really do become the best version of yourself when you consider your own feelings and your own needs, right? Yeah, you stand tall in your power. I love this. Um, yeah, I feel like in the past you may have been sacrificing, um, your happiness, right? It's just to please everybody around you. You could have been a chronic people pleaser. But I feel like now you're really shining and you're doing so because you're taking care of you. And that's the truth. I love it. I feel like I'm going to cut it there. Um, I feel like you're a really good you're in a really good place, I want to say, or you're moving into this, and I love this for you. I really do. I feel like you're going to be shining in the most beautiful ways. I feel like Spirit is congratulating you. You've gotten to that place where you were able to make those big changes, and it's really going to serve you well as you move forward. God, I love that for you. Okay, we'll go to this one. This is the last one. So I don't know what type of energy is going to come through here, but we're going to give it a go. I want that. I want it. I want it. Past life, coupled with shallow and withdrawn. Okay, I just heard something very strange. All right, this is going to be, I want to say ultra spiritual. I feel like it's going in that direction straight out the gate. In this here and now, you may feel withdrawn. You may have walked through this life feeling a touch disconnected. I feel like I want to say, please, please, please cut your cords, clear your energy. There has something to do with a past life that I don't know if it was one that you spent impoverished or it's like abandoned, or I feel like you brought that trauma in with you and your soul into this life. And I feel like you really need to, I feel like you haven't had the chance to dive within yet. I feel like as soon as you do that, I want to say your whole life is going to be turned around. There was, yeah, pain in reverse. Yeah, look, abandoned, spirit on deck. I feel like you may have abandonment issues in this lifetime that have nothing to do with what's going on around you in the here and now. You don't know why you feel so detached. You don't know why you feel like you don't fit maybe in your family unit. They may have never abandoned you, but you may keep yourself separate. It's almost like you feel like I'm not supposed to be here or I don't belong here. And you may feel bad about that. You may want to apologize to the people around you, because I feel like they're committed to loving you. They're committed to involving you. And I feel like it's going to give you a new lease on life. I want to say cut those past cords from other lifetimes. You brought in a significant amount of trauma with your soul. You may even remember past parts of a past life. You may have dreams about it. It may bubble up in dreams, or you just get the sense or the sick feeling when it comes to certain things in life. It's like relationships and trust and keeping people at arm's length. I feel like there needs to be some sort of a healing going on here. You could be a divine masculine, or you could be stepping into this energy. This is that action-oriented energy, and I feel like if you take action, whether masculine or feminine, to heal this, to find clarity, you'll open up your heart, heal that cloudy judgment, and then maybe lift those boundaries that were in the way. Yeah, it requires diving into the depths of self. I feel like I'm talking to an adult as well, or a young adult. There's some type of energy you've carried with you. I feel like it was so heavy from a past lifetime that you brought it into this one. Big hugs to you. I feel like, though, you're going to heal it, because I feel like you've got a lot of good coming in. Yeah, look, trapped in reverse. I love this. I'm so glad you're getting out of this. It's Spirit saying it's time. Only you can heal this. You have something coming in the future. You need to do the self-work. You need to dive in, figure out what it is, pull it up by the roots. I want to say, yeah, the roots. And I hear that's where it lies, in the roots. It could be some type of, okay, so it could be generational things. For some of you, it doesn't have to be past life, but it involves people who came before you. So that could be a thing here. Yeah, these are your soulmates. I feel like you're carrying their burden. And it's needless. You don't need to be doing that. It's a stress that you can release. Yeah. Holy cows. Okay, Spirit on deck. It's a sorrow. There are so many future possibilities coming in for you. Now look, this again is not going to be for everyone. Only take this if it resonates. You have a divine other half coming in. You have the possibility for a happy future, but you need to do the work. You need to let go of this heavy burden. It could have been something that was taught. You keep people at arm's length. You don't dive in when it comes to feelings. You don't share those things. It's like, I don't know if somebody's trying to convince their child from a young age that tuck those feelings in. If you let the world see that, they're going to eat you alive, right? So it's like this person has grown, but they've kept everything tucked so deeply inside of them that they've become a fortress because they're terrified. It's like, if I was taught this way, then it must be right, right? Right? No, it's like, I feel like this person, yeah, they may feel hopeless when it comes to intimacy. Spirit on deck. All right, so if you didn't know where it was coming from and you have a hard time with intimacy, or your person has a hard time with intimacy, they may see this and think, okay, there's something going on that I need to dive into myself and look into, because obviously it's something either taught or passed down, and it could be from people who came before them. You know, if it's generational stuff, that could have been taught over and over and over again, this disconnectedness, this keeping people at arm's distance, feelings should never get involved. And I feel like it leads to fear and loneliness and detachment. And I feel like it leads to poor mental health, right? Feelings are meant to be felt. We have them for a reason. And I feel like that's something that, yeah, it comes to its breaking point, and this person dives within, does the work, and comes out, oh my gosh, Spirit on deck, more peaceful. I'm going to drop it there. I feel like gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Big hugs to you. If you are, this could be you. You could be looking into making these big changes. It's like, I don't know if you can go to a mental health professional. They might be able to help you unpack all this. Let's break the stigma when it comes to getting out there and getting the help we need. Sometimes we can't see things with clarity, and inviting that perspective in can really clear our view about who we actually are and what we can do in this lifetime to help ourselves. So I feel like it's a really beautiful thing. And it's going to turn out beautifully. You've got love up ahead. And I feel like I may be talking to you. You've got love up ahead. You've got the opportunities, those possibilities. Bright skies, possibilities, intimacy, connection, no more lonely, right? No more feeling detached, feeling like there is a place that you belong and where you're loved and cared for. I feel like it may sound like a pipe dream, but it's not. I can assure you it's real. You just got to do the work to be, I want to say, eligible for that, right? I love it. I don't love the struggle, but I love to see the struggle coming to an end. That withdrawn energy, that abandonment type energy, and bringing that back, right? And kind of healing that, right? Okay. All right. Let's shake, shake, shake. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Your initials, their initials. I feel like that's all I want to do. Yep. And any other messages that M was standing out could be a W. Flip it. All right. I just heard oh, 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 it's magic. Okay. Never believe it's not so. I keep hearing it. Someone could feel like magic has just flown into their life. It's like everything transforms. I don't know if someone hands you the key to yourself, the key to unlocking yourself. You may come across a beautiful soul who shines that light. I'm thinking of that one deck where collective, you are shining that light. You could hand someone a key to themselves and help them unlock that so they can become more. I heard you, yes, you. You don't have to be a superhero or a big spiritual teacher to be a light in someone else's life. You could be little old you, amazing you, and you could do that. I do hear something about the sea and the waves, and I hear something about the calming of the waves. I heard a glass sea, and I hear it mirrors back to me. So it's like, I do feel like this is with depth and love and diving in. It's like you do the healing work and then you dive in. It becomes a very calm sea. I feel like someone may have dealt with their emotions being very rocky or very like a raging sea for a very long time. They do the healing work and it might be something so quick, so simple that really creates that large change within the self. I hear I am lovable. I don't know who needs to hear that, but yeah, I hear the way someone treats you has nothing to do with you. You are lovable. You may have tried to give your heart to someone who didn't know how to love you correctly, but that does not make you unlovable. I feel like that may be a block, something so simple as that, that stops your love from flowing in for you. Remind yourself, you're lovable, you're worthy, just the way you are in this now moment. You're worthy of love, kindness, respect. You're worthy of loyalty, truth, right? You're worthy of all these things. And I feel like you need to know that. I hear love yourself. Until that person comes along, love yourself like you want someone to love you, and you will set the bar so nice and high. And when that person comes in that sees that you have those healthy boundaries in place and wants to step towards you, you'll have the right type of person in your life, guaranteed. I love that for you. I really do. I feel like you deserve a really amazing, loving heart. You deserve a heart like your own. And if you keep that space clear, it'll have room to come into your life, right? Do the healing work. It's so, so important. I hear to you from me. It looked like a Valentine, so I feel like somebody may have a crush on you. I feel like somebody wants to step back in towards you so badly. I heard, I write and rewrite. I write and rewrite, and then I delete, and then I delete. It's like, I feel like someone is this close to reaching out to you. It looked like a text message, but it could be in any sort of way. It could be, come in any sort of way. Could be a handwritten letter. Could be a phone call. I just feel like someone has something to say. I never told you I loved you. I never told you. I feel like this is something that this person, um, I feel like at this stage in their life really wants to, it's like they want to divulge that secret. They want it to be out there. It's like maybe something will come from it. Maybe nothing at all, but maybe something. It's like there's a slight chance it could go the way I'm hoping it could go. I want to say take your chance, shoot your shot, because I feel like if you're honest and upfront and you show who you are and you're ready to do that, you have a chance. There's a 50-50 chance that you could get everything you've been wanting. I really love that. I feel like it's worth the chance. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Okay, let's see. What do we have, Spirit? All right. Yeah, growth in love. What is that? Oh, footsteps in the right direction. Transformation. We've got clarity, more transformation, and abundance. Okay, this is all one message, and I'm talking to you, collective. I feel like you have done the work, or as you continue to do the work, it's not just one awakening. It's many. You might go into that chrysalis stage, and before you emerge again, brand new, like we go from smaller butterfly to a bigger butterfly. I feel like there are many different ways to grow and expand along this journey. I feel like your heart is pure. There's a lot of growth there. There's a lot of clarity as you move forward, as you take your steps, and there's a lot of abundance to be had. I want to say there's still a lot of abundance to be had along this journey. And I feel like as you keep moving, you're going to walk right into it. You're setting yourself up for blessings upon blessings upon blessings. So keep it moving, keep it pushing forward. There is a lot for you on this road ahead. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.